There we go. Hey guys, so we are doing our next page in our Gravity Falls book. So we did height altering, get my words out, last week. So this week we are doing the spells page. So it has like a skull on it and like some writing and like Stonehenge here. So we're going to start on the left hand page. Yeah, left hand page is better. I've got all my notes next to me. It'd help if I had my pencil. Where did I put it? Sorry, my boyfriend messaging me. Where's my pencil gone? Like my normal pencil. My pencil with like the dodgy rubber. I wouldn't have put it in here, would I? No, I always use that pencil. Hey, there it is. Sorry, apologies. I want my pencil. Right, so make sure you can see what we are doing. So we have like a dagger here, and we have like a spell bottle here, and then like a skull, and a bit of writing in between on this page. So I've got my notes like next to me, so I can kind of see everything. So I think I'm gonna start with the spell bottle actually, just because I kind of want to draw the spell bottle like out like straight away. I'm like, that's what I want to draw. So it is obviously 3D. Where have I put that? I kind of dropped the bag, so everything kind of fell out of the bag. So that's better. Bear in mind, as I have said in my previous videos, I'll see if I can show you later. I don't think these pictures that I've printed out to copy the page are big enough for this book that I'm doing. So, but don't forget, you can, if you're not confident in drawing, which is absolutely fine, we all have to learn, what you can do is you can basically cut around the picture, and if you cut around the picture, you can trace around the picture and do it to any form that you need to. So you can cut around the whole entire picture, then cut around the extra little details, fit them in, cut around, you know, draw around them, etc. and go from there. That's sort of it. So it's like a bottle with kind of like, it's better, a cork in the top. It's like a kind of roundish bottle. It's got a longish neck, I would say. And kind of like, it's just rounded. Obviously, if you're watching this and you're not in the UK, I'm actually filming this, and it's like, I'd say like, it's like 9:15 here at night. So I guess that would be kind of morning-ish if like it's America and stuff. Let me know what you think, obviously, of this book so far, as well as all the pages that we've done together. If this is your first video that you've seen of mine doing these pages, take a look back at my other ones, because we have done pretty much the whole book, and we're gonna go until we complete this book, which will be awesome. So this book has like an eye on it, and this bottle, sorry, has like an eye on it, and it's got like a bit of the pupil there. There's like 3D-ish. If you enjoy this video as well, please don't forget to hit that like button, as well as consider subscribing if you haven't already. That way you won't miss out on any of my content, as well as my gaming content as well, because I actually do a gaming side as well as my art side as well. And I am, ouch itch, going to be doing, see, Disney Channel has started doing a new Dark Tales series, which I am really excited about. I love Dark Tales, it's so good. I have like the original series that I only like kind of bought last year to watch over again, so I have like that. And I am going to be doing like Dark Tales as well, so don't miss that one. I'd love to see you guys there. And what I'm doing now is I'm doing some rope. So the rope, there's there basically is some rope on the bottle, but I'm just drawing it so I know where I want it to be. And then I am rubbing out the lines of the bottle so I can kind of basically see my outline, and then go round it again, but without going around the outlines of the bottle, so it kind of obviously looks like that, which is a little bit better. And then we've got the I definitely think this page, I'm hoping this page will look better than the first time I did this page. Like this side anyway, the left side, I think the right side last time I did it was okay. But the left side, like I looked back on my original video where obviously I was just like, this is my book that I did. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not as like certain pages I look at and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so proud of that page. And then like this page, this original page, I was just like, I could have done so much better. Like I need to do better. So that's what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade it, but I am obviously leaving the rope. And when I am shading, right, the bottle that is, I am shading, hatching, which is just using lines. And I'm kind of curving the lines, because the bottle is obviously a curved bottle because it's round, and I am trying to leave little bits, like little white bits, like kind of like there, so it looks obviously a bit more 3D-esque. I'm going to obviously go around and do this bit, but I'm sure obviously you can't do it like that, but yeah. So I'm actually really happy with my bottle. Like I think this one is definitely better than the first time I did it. Like I think I did it really small as well for some reason, and like it's not meant to be small, it's meant to like fill like this little bit of the page. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. Yeah, obviously I've done like a little nick there, as you can see in the top of the cork. It is on the page, and it obviously kind of makes it look a bit more rustic, I think. So what I'm going to actually do before I start writing anything, because there is a little bit of writing up here, so that's my notes, my picture of the page basically, I've printed out. I'm going to draw the dagger here, just so I know my space, because it's better to know your space, so you know what you're doing, where to write. So let's draw this dagger, and again the dagger is 3D, so I'm trying to work out what way, kind of like, I'm just doing like a little light line so I know what direction to draw it in. Yeah, I'd say about there. I swear to God, like, since I've been doing YouTube, like, talking to yourself, like, I think I did it slightly anyway, but, yeah, I kind of do it so much now, because obviously when I describe things to you guys, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I'll sit there and I'll be at work and I'll be describing something to myself, and they're all like, are you talking to me? I'm like, oh, no, sorry, like, just talking to myself. Like, you kind of have to be used to, like, talking to yourself, like, if you do YouTube. It kind of got like a nick out of it there. Kind of reminds me a bit of Pac-Man. And actually, I'm going to just rub that little bit out because where it's 3D, I need it to be a bit like that. So, there is ribbon wrapped around this. I'm just going to draw the rest of it first. Turn this a little bit. Don't forget you can completely like turn the book every time you need to. I obviously try and keep it as still as possible so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, it does make it a hell of a lot easier if you need to like turn the book and whatnot. It gives you like, sometimes I find having a surface to lean my hand on makes me draw like so much better. So I'm actually going to turn this around because I want to draw this properly. So also, as I said, I will be hopefully doing some DuckTales. I absolutely adore it. I do have a picture of the DuckTales map from the new trailer, or teaser trailer, kind of for the series that they put out with Donald Duck, obviously Scrooge McDuck, etc. So yeah, that is super exciting. I can't wait to be doing that with you guys. And every time they put obviously an episode up, I'm hopefully going to be doing, obviously, we'll work out what we can make from that episode and we'll make it. And we can make that together, which we said will be amazing. It'll be so good. Let me know as well if there's any series that you guys want me to follow. I don't obviously see everything out and about, so that seems too big. It might be that I just haven't seen something or spotted something, but if you go, I'll watch this and I'd really like you to make this part of it, I might actually see it and be like, oh my god, this is awesome, how did I not see it? That's better. So yeah, let me know. I'm fully open for any suggestions and I will go and take a look at anything that you suggest. Obviously it does have to be family friendly. But yeah, so let me know and we'll go from there and we will do that all together and we can do it. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a book. It can be 3D, it can be like card captors, has cards, you know, it can be anything you kind of want to make and you want to see if we can make together. It can be like kind of like, can we make it kind of thing. If you want to do those kind of things, that would be awesome. Like, can you make this from a cartoon? That would be so good. Especially as if you are a cosplayer, like I do a little bit of cosplaying. I'm going to Hyper Japan. I'm hoping to go to Comic-Con London this year if money is sufficient. So, like, I'm fully aware that sometimes, like, making, like, one, you can't find the props that you need. Like, let's be honest, you're not going to go out there and find, like, a full scavenger outfit for, like, Fallout or something. But, yeah, so, like, I'm fully, like, understandable about that. And also, I know things are really difficult to make. So, yeah, let me know if there's anything, maybe you're trying to make something for Comic-Con or, you know, an event near you and we can completely concentrating, but we can completely go for that and we'll start doing that. So yeah, leave me suggestions. You can obviously leave me suggestions on here. You can leave me suggestions on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, anywhere. It's absolutely fine. I will read them. I read all my comments and I reply to every comment. I really make sure that I do that. I think personally, like, not enough YouTubers like reply to their like subscribers. I just think like without you guys they wouldn't be there, and like they should really kind of appreciate you guys. So I totally want to like appreciate you guys and do, and like that's why I reply to like all your comments. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. So yeah, I would really, obviously if you like this video as well, to hit that like button. It really does help so much, and that actually counts for like any YouTuber you watch. And I say that in all my videos because I'm non-biased. I know you watch other YouTubers, and you know that's good. So what I am actually going to do now is I'm going to get my black fine line, move this out of the way, and actually no, move that out of the way, put that there, and put that there. So I am going to do some of the writing now. Now that I've drawn our dagger, we've drawn the bottle, or the potion bottle, we're going to do some writing here first of all. I have kind of, this was my work today, like literally, like this is my work today at work. Making sure that I know everything that it said for you guys. I like doing really scribbly drawings. So I'm going to write and then I'll tell you like what it says like normal. So this bit here that we've just written actually says, these images can only be found in a witch's book. They mainly appear in swamps. So, and then underneath this bottle, what you need to write is, should we do that bit first? Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to write here actually first. So underneath the dagger, we're going to write the paragraph here. So this page does have a lot of words that are actually, these two pages have a lot of words that are like scribbled out, and that is on purpose in case you think I'm just like, no, I've done that wrong. So. So this bit here actually reads, an enchanted sword is made more roundful than a regular sword. So this scribbled bit here, I just wrote, it sparkles so bright, and then scribbled it out. That's just something I wrote because you can't actually see what is there because it's scribbled out. It's up to you if you want to copy that bit. You need special diamond orbs and carpet, also a few books. So that's what that says. Obviously with the scribbles I can't actually see what's underneath them. So what I do is I kind of mindfully pick similar, something that would go with it, basically. Something that makes sense. Put that there for a minute. Right, so underneath here you need to write fig for figure A, and it's also figure A. So this says figure 8 witch's potion. And then we need to do some writing here. I don't know if I want to draw the skull. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw the skull here first. Mainly because I want to make sure I fit it in a good size. So it fits properly. Oh, move the chair in. I'm going to sit on my feet like I always moan that I do, and it hurts, but it's fine. Where have I put that? Because I've got obviously a bit of writing to do here, and then like a tiny bit of writing there, but I need to make sure I fit the skull in. So, see, I don't think this is going to be big enough, but just to prove my point to you guys. So if you are new to this channel, that is absolutely fine. What I'm going to do is, it's not going to be big enough, is it? What you can do is, I'm just showing because it's easier. Basically, if you get this picture and you put it out a little bit bigger than what you can do is, actually I don't, just seeing if it's, see, I don't think that would be big enough for my page, but then I think I want to do a massive skull and it's not, no, it's fine. Right, so what you can do is you can cut around that and then draw around it. I'm just getting that there because, let's see if it, obviously as well, if you're drawing all this stuff, I would really suggest like printing it out. No. Yeah, I would really suggest like printing it out and totally having it in front of you, because I really do think that helps so much than just like on a screen, like actually there. But that's just me. I think this skull is actually, this skull, like compared to some of the skulls that we've drawn, actually it's pretty scary. Quite happy with that actually. I feel like I've drawn it too far down though, but I don't want to rub it out because I really like it. We'll see. I might rub it out. Actually, no, I really think that's actually really good. Quite happy with that. I feel like I need to redraw this little corner over here. So yeah, I find this skull actually a little bit scary, like compared to like some of the skulls in this book. Yeah, I think it's starting to look really good, so that's good. Right, do a little bit of shading in that bit. And see, I tend to draw quite lightly, and then I try and like go round it darker once I know I'm happy with it. Otherwise, sometimes it can like leave marks on the page. So I'm just gonna shade in, obviously, the eye sockets and the nose holes, just because they would be like that. So also gives you guys a better view too. So if I do that now, and then we can again, I'm just hatching, which is me having hiccups, which is, yeah, me just using straight lines. So I have gone over the lines here, but it is actually like that in the picture. So that is why I have done so. So I'm just going to do the teeth now quickly. Like, they're a bit few and far between, so obviously it's just like a skull. And it's a bit weird because they're kind of weird longish ones. So that's our top teeth. They look really scary, see what I mean? Oh, and that's my belly. Like saying, feed me. So that's our teeth on the bottom, which is awesome. And that's the little bit of shading. This side does feel like it needs to be a bit more thicker in the shading. So that is our awesome skull. I'm actually really happy with the way that turned out, to be honest. I was like kind of like worried. I always get worried sometimes. Right, so that is that bit. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get our pen. I'm going to write here and then I will let you know what it says. So this bit here reads, a clear potion, the potion of a clear potion, the potion of eye. It helps you to see in the dark. No carrots needed, in brackets with an exclamation mark at the end. Then we have you have these little drawings here. And then we've got a lot more writing at the bottom, so I'm just going to move that because I need to be able to... No, it's not the right to do this. So I'm going to, again, this is quite a bit of writing, so I'm going to do all this first. Here we go. So this bit here reads, spells are really scary. One, not to be abused. A bad thing happened once, ... But I am prohibited to tell you it's a government cover-up, ! It is pointless talking about it, ! But it's, underlined, something terrible, ! So the last little thing we need to actually do is do like a little bit here. So this last little bit here reads, this is a skull needed for the blinding spell, #7. And then, I need to check something on my phone quickly, because I believe this bit's in red, and I want to make sure I get it right. So that bit isn't, but this bit is. Right, okay, so just along here, I just wanted to make sure I didn't, if it was meant to be in red, it was in red. So this bit here reads zombie curse, but it's kind of like this. It's in capitals. Okay, so that bit reads Zombie Curse. It's in capitals. It's kind of thicker lettering. So the next thing I need to do for this page, as you can see, this is what it's like, is get my red pen, not my pink pen. So what we are actually going to do is we're just going to go over that scribbled writing in red. And then we need to just do a cross through that writing. And that is our first page of the day done. So we're going to do this page now. So we're going to do this page, which I turned this over for. Excuse me. Yeah, because it's definitely, I know there's some definite like red bits in this. No, 2 bits. Oh, it's not too bad. Right. So this page is the spells page. So first of all, we need to write spells in pretty kind of like, just I'd say like, I can't think of the right word. Curly. Pretty kind of curly writing, and my finger really hurts. Ouch. So it's got kind of a big S to start with, so kind of the writing does seem to get a little bit smaller at the end. Because there's a tiny little bit of writing. Kind of gets this little bit smaller at the end, like so, because you've got the books underneath, sorry. So I tend to draw it first, and then what I do is I go kind of around and give it the lines then. To kind of make it pretty, and we will be going over this with black pen, so don't worry, so you will see. So that is my pretty spell. So I'm trying to think best. I think it's probably best to draw like 3 books. And I remember like the 3 books taking me so long to draw last time, because like they're 3 books stacked on top of each other, but they're not like directly stacked upon each other. So yeah, it's kind of a pain in the bum. Right, but we're going to go for it. So we're going to draw the 3 books first. So these are 3D, so you can see the spines, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with like kind of drawing a rectangle, as you can see, and then yeah, I'm going to finish that one off, but it's kind of to a slant, if you can see, because that's how we're going to make this 3D, because then I can do like a curve here, it's like a half moon, and then I can go over here. But to make it 3D, don't go right to the end, kind of start your half moon and bring it towards you, so it kind of does that, so it kind of makes it, gives it like a lap kind of thing. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do that again. You want to give it so it's at an angle, so if that helps to draw like that so you guys can see, that's fine, because you want to give it an angle. this particular book goes in like that and out like that because of the pages. Oh, I'm going to wiggle, sorry. Then trying to check this book out quickly. So this book kind of does have a few like digs in it. So now that you've drawn this, you can draw like your little digs and your little lines to kind of give it stuff like that. This book seems to have like an extra kind of layer to this, which is awesome. So it's kind of got like an outline on the bind, or the spine, depends what you want to call it. So then what we've got is you've got kind of like a diamond, a 3D diamond. So to make the diamond 3D, what I'm going to do is I know I'm doing it really tiny, so it's probably really hard to see. So I'm going to copy the shape inside, and then I'm just going to do lines out to each point to make it look 3D. And then it's kind of got like a heart, but the heart is just flat, so just draw a genuine, like a generic heart. And then again, it's kind of got like a diamondy shape at the bottom. That is 3D, so I'm just going to do the shape inside again and just match the edges up. So over here to this part of it, so the left part of it, it's actually got like a tear. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the tear. So then you can do lines going diagonally down, like there. So you can, obviously they're the pages, and then it's got kind of like a jaggedy edge along here. So it's almost like where it's peeling like the pretty paper off the book, hardback. So we'll do that. Oh, I've got such an itchy blue nose. My nose seems to just go like, I'm gonna itch. So then what we're going to do is just do a little bit of shading. I'm not going to do too much because like this book is like the easiest one because it's like the top one, but it's the fact that the other books underneath have to be in proportion as well as on a slant and 3D. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, apologies. Oh, I'm gonna drop my razor, my sharpener. I don't know if it raises it away again. So need this idiot. I'm sorry, I talk gobbledygook sometimes. Right. So the next thing we have to do is do like a thicker book underneath this book. So first of all, it's on a bit of a slant, so I'm going to start drawing it there. So I've done the half moon shape to draw because we're drawing the spine first. So obviously I've made this spine for starters thicker because it's meant to be thicker. And started it a little bit further back and made it go a little bit further back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the outline because again it's kind of got like a border. As you can see just there. And then it's kind of got like, it's almost like a start of a picture, just kind of starting here, which is pretty. And then, so here, so you can see, you want to see the other part of the book because it's obviously bigger than this book come out. And then, right, so you want to finish this line off here. This one actually has a bookmark in it as well, so that's why I've done that thick line there. So I know I'd have to do that. So I'm going to do a few pages, that's fine. Obviously the spine of this one is actually quite shaded, but I'm going for a different angle, so I'm going diagonally, but the other way to the other book. So you can clearly see it's like two books. So then you've got to go like that, because we need to do the other ones. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just, kind of like a tongue. I don't know why it looks like, I mean, like the book's got a tongue. So this bookmark though is completely black. So I'm just going to shade this bookmark in. And then there is another book underneath this book, and that book is quite thin actually. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly turn the page because I want to make the angle a little bit easier. So this book comes out quite a bit. So first of all, we're not doing the spine straight away, but it comes in as a diagonal. So where you've got like a centimetre line there, you're going to go at this, towards this book. Right, we're going to go past the original, this edge, and then we're going to do the spine about there. And then we're going to obviously follow that. That looks quite good. This angle looks better than I think the angle that you've got, but I will show you once I've done. So obviously this one seems to have a bit of a border going along this line, and it's kind of like, I guess it reminds me like of an old school textbook. So you've got the lines here. When you're drawing the lines on the spine, draw them as in that half moon shape again, because they would be in the half moons, like they would be in this like half moon, because obviously they part the spine. So then what we're going to do is going to turn the book so I can see it properly, and we are going to, so this bit again, you need to go draw the lines out like this. And draw the pages, because it's got a few obviously. And this bit is kind of, so that is our 3 books stacked together. It actually looks better closer up. So we'll see if we can do that. Oh, and I'm upside down because of that. So we're happy with that. That looks good. So what we're going to actually do, are we going to do that yet? Yeah. See, I talk to myself all the time. Right, so first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this bit, so the spells part. And this is just a normal black felt tip. So I'm just being quite careful because I want it to still look like cute and like basically thin. I don't want to like go over it too thickly because it's meant to have thick bits and thin bits in this. So if you're new to the channel, that is actually one of my clocks. So the other, that is like a grandfather clock, which goes off every hour, and a cuckoo clock hasn't gone off yet, so it will go off in a minute. But that does mean it's like 10 o'clock, guys. 10 o'clock. And I've still got to sort my bag out. I'll be fine. Okay, so that is our spells gone over, which is pretty. I'm happy with that. So next thing I'm actually going to do is get my red felt tip, and what we are going to do is we're going to write "do not read aloud" with an exclamation mark here, I believe. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Put that there. I'm just going to quickly, and I know it seems so silly because it seems so easy, but I don't want to like mark this book up. We've done so well and come so far together, so like that would be so upsetting. So it might be worthwhile you guys doing this as well if you're making this as well. So what I've done is I've just written it really lightly in pencil, and I'll rub that out at a later date. I'm going over in red. So it's just general felt tip. I think I got this pack of like 12 colours felt tips from like Tesco's for like really cheap, like a couple of pounds. So the next thing we are going to do, is it worthwhile? Right, so the next thing we're actually going to do is we are going to draw the Stonehenge here, because there's writing here but it kind of goes round the Stonehenge, so I need to draw that first. So again, these are in 3D, so this is totally like so what I'm going to do quickly, so what I'm literally doing is I'm just placing where, because there's a few different things going on in this, so I want to make sure I get it right. I'm kind of just placing where the little bits are. So I feel like that needs to be slightly bigger and go round more. Better. some reason I feel like Stonehenge is going like completely poop. I'm gonna leave, no. I'm gonna just like ignore the lines where I've drawn things as well, because it's not helping me. I thought it would help, but it didn't. Oh, sugar, sorry. Don't worry about if you have to like rub out as well. Like, we all do it. Like, I use the rubber so much, and I'm so glad that there is such things. Oh, itchy eye. I think my Stonehenge looks a bit poop, but I said you can't have all of them. Right, so then what you've got here is quite happy with that. I think it looks okay. I don't think it's my best drawing, but I think I'm happy with that. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. Sorry, I keep fidgeting. Right, so what we need to do now is do the writing here. So this is for the spell book, this writing. So first of all, you need to write figure B. So this says figure B, books of magic. Right, so this bit here reads, a spell is simple, magic hidden between the words on the page. 1966 was when witches invented them. They're everything people say they are. So, I'm going to do over here, we're going to write Fig C. Stonehenge. And this bit here says, the Stonehenge is a magical place crafted by aliens. So, we're nearly done actually. What I'm going to actually do quickly, you need to write an 8 and a 7 there. Oh, a U and a 6 and a 2. I need to get... Oh, good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. You can use anything you want. We need to draw that like kind of stamp. So I draw around that to give me a perfect circle. You do a circle inside the circle. I've lost everything today. Can't even find a blooming ruler. Where have I put that? Is that in here? It's fine. Right, so then what you need to do is an upside down triangle. Another smaller upside down triangle, and then 2 normal triangles to the side of it, a squiggly kind of line in the middle with 2 circles either side, and I will go over that in red in 2 seconds. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some wording here. This is, I have no idea what this says really. It's supposed to be like Latin, I think. So it's corpus limito diablo dominium mondo unum. That's what it looks like to me. So obviously I'll write this here, so it'll be fine. So these are in capitals and just in plain black pen. So that is those bits. Then what we need to do, I did that first because I needed to do something here and I wanted to make sure I had the room for it. So you need to draw, look, it's like a secret code. So and underneath you need to write secret code. So what we're going to do now is put that pen away and get our red felt tip, and we're going to go around that in red. So I'll rub the pencil mark out again later on. I just want to check one thing. So that is our finished pages, as you can clearly see. So these are, there we go, this is the spell page or pages. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to leave me a like if you like this video, and don't forget to consider subscribing as well if you do obviously don't want to miss out on any of these other pages. I will be doing the next page next Thursday, and that will be the undead page or pages. So let me know what you think though, leave me a comment and I will reply to all my comments, and don't forget to subscribe. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.